Guys, my internet is very unstable. It keeps on disconnecting. Keeps on disconnecting. Very unstable internet today. After that power shortage, I don't know what happened. But gold doesn't seem to stop. Gold is moving and it's moving fast. It might just pump from that zone 4110 and go. But I said earlier, above 4071, you could have taken those buys after that 5 minutes candle. Kelly, just buy. Gold is buying. Hata hiyo PMI think gold will continue buying. From what I'm seeing, all indications point to those buys. Pauline Mushira, 4140 is not that far out there for gold. It's not that far out there for gold. But for me, Mimi already done with the day. I'm already done for today. But for that news that is upcoming, I can give you the entry. You either take it and gamble with me to make money. Mniambie mnaonaje? Supercar fanatic, you think that gold will not buy again? It might continue buying from where it is. It might. But if it comes lower, we can get re-entries for buys. Insan Baihaki is asking what I'm saying. Okay, all I'm saying is for those upcoming news, what do you suggest we do? Do you want to trade the news or you just want to wait for news to occur, then we get into the trade? That is what I'm asking. For GBP USD, you can wait for a little while for it to come a little bit lower to continue buying. Don't buy from where it is right now. You might be caught in that trap because it seems to be ranging after that, tagging that zone where we sold off from yesterday. Just know trading news, you might lose your account or you might make money from that account. And whatever I give is not financial advice. So whatever you do with that information is all up to you. So if you lose your account, don't blame me. I'm not the market. I just do what I see the market is likely to do. That's what I'm saying. It's risky to trade news, guys. It's very risky to trade news. I'm just glad to watch the market right now. I'm so glad to be watching this market because whatever it's doing, you don't want to be caught in a trade. It's caught up at that 4100 zone. If you are looking to continue bullish, you might take a buy, but taking buys from that high, it's risky, guys. It has closed well above that zone we had marked up earlier for sales in the morning. I don't think it will continue to make any more sales below that. If you are gambling, take a buy. If you are gambling, just take a buy. If you are willing to take a gamble, take a buy. Yes, you can re-enter, Chiquita. You can re-enter. I said if you are gambling, take a buy. But if you are not willing to gamble, just stay out. It might be a weird ride, guys. It might be a weird ride. Kiki, I don't think it will come back to that 4073 zone. It came so close to it. It came to around 4074, 4075, then took off. But if it comes back to that zone, we take more buys from there. Cute little snowy. Hey, what niliwaambia, there is some people who really don't care about you guys. Some streamers don't care at all. Naweza jengia baya at 4110. Eh, sasa si tuko hapa tunangoja 4070s ndio tuingie. Eh, some streamers really don't care, guys. They don't. He's sweating and giving a lot of explanations because he's also losing his money. Too bad, guys. Too bad. Gold could start ranging from here. If it is not going lower, it could start ranging from this zone. Chiquita, it's better to range than going up without us. That is true, that is true. Alafu kuna mimi sielewi kitu hapa. Ah, streamers out here really don't care about the audience, guys. But when I delay to give you the entry, mnateta. I am protecting your accounts as I'm also protecting mine. Siwezi wapea trade na nikose kuchukua hiyo. I can't give a trade that I won't trade. I can't give a signal that I won't trade. Even if I won't be taking that trade, I want you guys to win for my credibility, guys. For my credibility, it has to go the way I'm expecting it to go, even if I won't be trading it. But some streamers just give the signals just for the sake. It's like they really don't care. How can you be buying up there at 4110 when you know the market has left a lot of gaps on its way there? I'd rather wait for it for 3 hours down here to come back to take my buys. RTR News KE. What are you not understanding? Tunaweza explain. We can explain that. We can explain whatever you're not understanding. Hii chuma ni nzito yo. Hii chuma itakagi mchezo. This metal doesn't play around. I'd rather wait for gold to make moves after 4 hours, 3 hours, but there is a lot of resistance here. There could be some cells to collect the liquidity. I'm not getting in on any sense. I'm actually done for the week. I'm just waiting for my time to be up, guys. OMG Dev, I hope someone listened because I told you guys at if CPI bought the best buying price would have been at 40.71 above that for the buys and 40.61 below that if CPI sold. If you listened clearly earlier, I had already given all those signals. Someone asked me about my view on CPI. That was what I gave at 40.74. Yeah, you missed that entry. Some of you didn't check it. Pauline, Mushira, yes, we listened and took them. Good, good. I gave that as the signal when someone asked about my view on CPI. I said if it goes below 40.61, take a sell, even if the news has already happened. If it goes above 40.71, take a buy, even if the news had already happened. So for those who took those buys at 40.70 zone, I know you are still holding. Don't be tired. This guy is Nigerian. Curriculum pronouncing it as curriculum. That is good. That is good. But guys, Forex needs a lot of patience. This market, whenever you feel like it has left you behind and you hurry in to get into a trade, just know that is the market calling you to give it the money that you want to trade with. That capital you think you're protecting, you only protect it when you are patient enough to get in at a good entry point. He's seeing fireworks. Na bado zitawaka kuwaka. There will be a lot. When you see there is a streamer streaming without wearing a shirt and they are sweating, just know that their account is about to get taken by the market. They are giving their money to the market freely. Eventually, it comes for you. Yeah, I'd rather wait or miss out on a good trade than hurry to get into a trade than be taken out. If you have been watching me for the past few weeks, you know I'm really patient with this market. I've blown a lot of accounts before just because I have the correct entries and I managed to maximize that pullback. Nice one, Pauline. Nice. Guys, let's like took a 54 watching and 11 likes. I took buy at that zone and then that was out after seeing some blues. Mtu anifunze kuhold. Yeah. Chiquita, you will get it at some point. But when you're in profits, stop thinking that the market will come back to take your money. If you are at a good entry zone, you need to silence that voice that tells you the market is coming back to take your money. That is what you need to silence. That voice that tells you, oh, you are at a profit, the market will come back to take your money. No, it won't. You can just have that stop loss at break even or even $10 profit and decide I'm going to hold from here and see whatever happens. Like for me, I'm not going to praise myself here because in the morning I told you guys I held that GBP USD trade from yesterday. You see this trade from yesterday on GBP USD. That entry was tricky and it kept dancing around our entry, in and out, profit loss. But when it decided to make that move, it came for all that TP, TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. I decided after that TP4 because I was targeting it at around this zone here, 1.33225. That was that TP4. I decided after that I'm not going to close this trade. I want to see whatever happens. I adjusted my stops to this zone here. I wasn't going to make a lot of money, but that is where we had that TP1. Even if I lost, I would have taken a little more. But you need to believe the market is not going to get you when you have that good entry. Just be patient with it. It will give you the money eventually. And it came all the way to this zone. I closed at around this zone, just below that TP4, well below that TP4 here, before it started doing all these shenanigans after. Yeah, we will conquer the market next week, Kiki. We have always been doing that. Monday to Thursday, sometimes Fridays dance around, but today was a good Friday, guys. You can disagree if you have been trading with us since morning. We took sales, we took profit. We took those buys, we have made money. It is not that bad to be trading every single day, Monday to Friday. But on Fridays, I always advise you take a small risk and just know the market might decide to take all your money that you made that week. It's only simpler when you take a small risk on Fridays and you make money. Man, Friday is not my day. Cheza kaa wewe David. Who is David? I managed to not okay, nasikia kuwanunulia sapa. David Onyango, I know you have milked the market both ways. You have been here since morning. I know you took the sales and you took those buys at 4070 zone. Pauline, but remember I had a good sell by the time you started streaming. Have never had such a Friday. Yeah, Fridays are always tricky for sales or any entry, guys. Fridays, I always warn you people, take a small risk because you don't know what the market might do after. But today is a better Friday than the previous two Fridays we had. Nali Samuel, I hope you don't dream with the candles. Because whenever someone has a really bad trading week, when you try to relax, you just keep on seeing those candles moving. Today was a good Friday. We can't disagree. I'm on a good mood. I made money on sales. I made money on buys, especially for that news. I saw the indications and I took that buy and decided I won't tell you guys because news can go either way. You can make a lot of money, you can lose a lot of money. Yeah, yesterday we had to wait for a while. Yesterday we had to wait. I remember that New York session we almost waited for almost not less than 3 hours. Not less than 3 hours. It was more than 3 hours. He said he is the father of fundamentals mpaka akatoa evidence kwa karatasi. What happened to his fundamentals? When you start trading, you just know you buy low and sell high. That is the basic trading strategy you can be given whenever you are trying to start trading. You buy low, you sell high. There is no way around it. So why was he buying at 4110 if he's the father of fundamentals? Facts for life. Do you drink uji? I'm a superman to the core. Supu to the core. Nali Samuel, leo wasn't bad kama juzi na jana. Naweza lala. Okay, that is done. Twashukuru Moses na hao wengine kwa chats. Amen bro, amen. Next week will be better people. Next week will be better. Every time we have movement on the charts just because of news, you know the following week will always be good. And the buyers are back here and taking that market to wherever they want it to be. But I hope he's not sweating now because the market is at 41.15. Anyway, guys, today was real. Today was good. Remember to tell your friends about this live, guys. We need to make more millionaires before the end of the year. Remember to inform everyone you know they trade. Tell them about World Hub effects. We will be here to make money every single day, Monday to Friday. Okay, guys. Where have you gone to, people? You need to add those comments. We need to have fun for the next 1 hour at least. Supercar fanatics, bado umekwama na sales bro. Bado umekwama na sales. Did that buy was the last buy. Actually, the good thing about that buy, it never broke that 4150 zone. It hasn't broken that 4150 zone. So the sellers might be heavy. We will be there. I told you guys, we trade the market. We don't force the market. You might come here thinking that it will continue to buy or it will continue to sell. But if the market decides to go against your strategy or your entry, don't stop trading just because it went against your strategy. Follow the market. You are bound to make money whenever you are trading with the market, guys. Pauline is saying, David Omunyango, they can't stay in a laptop for from morning to evening. Come on, guys, this is why we make the money. Why not? If someone is sitting, let's give an example of a doctor. They are in a hospital for almost 12 hours for a shift. Utasema the medicine is too much, the smell there is too bad, they can't handle it for 12 hours. No, they still do it. We make money from this laptop and we are here. We can get another buy at 40.99 for whoever is willing to trade. I can give the re-entries, but I hoped for the market to come a little bit lower for those re-entries because that range there needs a lot of power to break. Next week lazima ikuwe fiti. Yes, Arama Purity, that week will be better than this. Heavy sellers. We already took the market wherever it was going. Sales were invalidated at 40.47. And someone is still saying the market is going to sell. Mi naangalia kwa chat na haiwezi buy tena. Okay, Supercar fanatics, for the first time you are against us. We are with the market. We'll be here on Monday and we'll see where gold will be at. Pauline blogs, shida ni kujua entry. Yeah, it's tricky if you don't do the analysis yourself sometimes to get those entries. At TR News na mimi wakuwakuta kuta kwa kufunzwa naanzia wapi? If you want classes, let me show you the WhatsApp number. Text me on this WhatsApp number. We get started on that class. When did I take that text? Here it is. Pakutaka kusoma RTR News, mani RTK. RTR News, yeah. On it, bro, on it. Is flying without the sellers. Someone is still saying gold is tired of buying. I told you guys, whenever gold is selling, we sell with it. If it decides to take buys, we buy with it. Don't force this market. Whenever you think the market is wrong, that is when you realize the market is always king. Mike Mwangi, the Maza could be right. We didn't say he was wrong. He was just having a bad entry. We didn't say he was wrong. Why buy at 41.10 when you can wait for the market to come a little bit lower below that zone to take more buys? 41.14 for late comers. David Onyango. If you are disciplined with forex, you can't sleep hungry. Even with $10, you can feed you. That is true. You just need to do what the big boy is doing. I always tell you guys, if the market is selling, we won't be buying at that time. We will just sell with it. We just know where to sit in for that good entry to make money, not to be stopped out too early and not to get in too late after the move has happened. Has broken structure on the 5 minutes going for the OB. Yeah, I think it has enough power to destroy that zone above there. It is going for that 41.50 zone. If it closes above that zone, now it will be a rocket move to the upside. Risky buy 41.25. South Africans wanapenda hii mchezo ya scalping. Scalping is better when the market is ranging. When you know the market is moving between this and this, that is when it is good to scalp. But when it's moving in one direction swiftly, it's better to hold that trade. Scalping is when the market is ranging, when you know when to buy and when to get out of that trade, when you know when to sell and get out, that is when you take that scalp. Gin and tonic, anyone? Pauline, cheers. See you tomorrow. Oh, see you on Monday, guys, not tomorrow. It has been a great week, people. I told you since morning, gold has not been following any structure today. It sold when it felt like selling, it's buying when it feels like buying, and it's selling when it feels like selling. Today, no structure at all, even on that low time frame. Inawacha tu magaps zingine wazimu wazimu yo. Pauline, it's not yet in a hyper, it's just flexing its muscles to get enough power to cross that zone. Just be patient enough. It will get to your take profit. Just be patient with it. This is a good question. How long have you been trading, Caris? I tried it when I was in school, and after graduating sasa, that is when I decided to take it seriously. Juu hapa nje hakuna kazi guys. Hakuna kazi. You need to get that money on your own. So for the serious trading, I have been doing it for 3 years consecutively. Serious trading. Ya campus ilikuwa tu ni mchezo mchezo, kujaribu jaribu tu. Pauline, we will check you out. We have to. HD Thoughts na ni Moses anauliza, so hakuna siku live itastop, ni every week. Yes, every week, every Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We will be here, guys, to make money together. We either take profit or we hit that stop loss, but we don't stop trading. We don't stop trading. I said it, the market will never buy anytime soon. Yo, you said it at 41.13. The current market price is 41.25. You think you control this market, bro? Ah, tashangaa. It took me like another 3 years to learn. Hiyo ndio time sasa nilikuwa na blow accounts vizuri. When in campus nilikuwa na ziblow vibaya sana. Na urudi TikTok Monday bana. Okay, on Monday we will be there. On Monday we will be on TikTok. Yes, Pauline, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Nikiwa campus, I was blowing the accounts. I couldn't even tell my friends na jaribu trading. It was that bad. But after it got a little bit swift, kanda hivyo I caught up bas. Na sasa siku hizi it is much better. Si ati huwa si lose. I still do lose, lakini saizi it is not like before. I have learned, game iko kwa kichwa. Pauline, if you want to practice that patience, what I can tell you is I know you are a beginner, you told me you have been trading for only this year. Try to be to be using that stop loss and take profit. Let the trade run. Wewe usishinde ukiangalia chart, don't do anything about it. Whatever the outcome will be comfortable with it. If you take profit, you know, okay, now I'm getting better. If I hit a stop loss, I'm learning. Don't take a loss like you are giving the money back to the market. No, market haiko hapa kukuibia. The market is here to give you the money. You only need that patience to realize that, okay, I'm winning this trade. How do I go about it until I get to that TP? 4 months now, I started trading in July. You can just be doing that. Alafu practice too. You will get it. Do we still buy on GBP? Lil Savage. The market on GBP USD is, yo, it came back to this entry and it might not have taken us out. Don't buy it, guys. Don't buy it because on the 4 hour it's still bearish for this pair. Still bearish, still coming down. But it is quite in a range right now, caught up in a range still. I don't like trading markets when they are in a range because you can see yesterday it was moving. For those bears, today it started buying, selling. It's not defined. Euro USD is looking to continue bullish. It's pushing and pushing higher. Gold might have taken a turn here. And next week, we will wake up to be caught up in this range. But I hope the Asian session will push it for the close and the open on that side on Monday, and today it has to push a little bit higher. On Monday it might be above this zone. If we wake up on Monday and find it above 41.36, 41.50 zone, you better believe we will be there to buy gold. Supercar fanatics, you've been losing the past 3 days. The past few days haven't been good, but if you have been trading with us, unless you are taking your own entries, unafaa kuwa na pesa mfukoni bro. Judy Kagenda, Pauline Space Vlogs, mimi nashindwa kuhold. I'm also a beginner. I started last month September. Eish, I really rely on supply and demand up from MT5 market. There's not but you can try learning on your own. Enda YouTube pale, jaribu jaribu kulearn. You can use this channel. Kuna a lot of videos on the strategies you can use to trade. It is much better when you get to learn how to trade, then start practicing the trade. Before you trade, you have to at least have some knowledge on what how to go about it. GU and EU are useless pairs. Those you can't get anything with 0.01 lot size. Maybe if you hold for days or go big. Yeah, whenever I'm trading GBP USD and Euro USD, I always go big. That I won't lie. I always go big and I decide to hold. I can hold a trade for 2, 3 days if it's going well. Pauline Space Blog. Supercar fanatics, we should be hugging each other at the end of the day. You guys don't elevate the lows. Don't elevate the losses. Nali Samuel, I think what kills in trading is fear and lack of patience. Yeah, those are the two things that will always kill you. Because whenever you get into a trade, that is when you hear a lot of voices telling you, oh, Mara, exit, exit, exit. When you're actually making money, the voice to exit that market becomes louder. And when you are losing, the voice that gets louder, it's that voice that keeps on telling you wait for the market to reverse from your stop loss and go back to profits. And what happens? You keep on holding that loss for a very long time and you lose your money. At the end, you will just take that stop loss. Falzami Koros, bro, in demo trading is excellent, no loss, but real balance loss, 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 loss. The first week I came on this live, I told you guys if you have been trading demo, you are good. But when it comes to live trading, that is a different beast because that is when you realize, okay, demo you had no fear because even if you lose the money, you will just add up to that account. But in real account, live account trading, if you lose that money to the market, you know that money is gone and it's not coming back. You either fund the account again or you get another way to make that money back. It's like when you go to a military training, these guys are good when they are combating each other. You can think that, okay, the best in class is always that good guy who you think doesn't know how to fight. But when it comes to war, okay, you can be taught to service a weapon and be taught how to aim that weapon. And in a few minutes, you will be hitting the targets. But what happens when you go to war? When someone else is shooting at you and you're trying to take them out, that is when you realize, okay, the training was not that good. You might be hitting the target on that demo account because you are so calm with it, because the money is not yours. Even if you lose the money, you will just get it back. But on that live account, if you lose the money, you know the money is gone. And if you hit that stop loss, that money is gone and it's gone forever. You either find a way to make it back, or you just get another idea on how to make that money back or fund the account again. It's that easy, guys. Pauline, how supply and demand app help? You need to learn before you start trading that supply and demand, guys. You need to know, okay, is this a demand zone that is legit, that can hold, or is it just a zone that the market was raging at? You need to be sure of those zones. For me, what really gets me impatient is gold dancing back and forth from my entry. That is when the stop loss is important, guys. I always tell you, whenever I give an entry na nikose kupeana stop loss, just know I'm just giving you account to the market, because I have given the market a very wide range for you to set your stop loss. But how do you place that stop loss? We usually define it as you have to get your entry where most have their stops, because that is where we have a lot of liquidity at. That is the simplest explanation you can get. That is why I always tell you where to have that stop loss. Any question guys. Leo nataka kumaliza live mapema. Maisupu guys, hatujapatana hii wiki. Hii wiki hatujapatana. Today I have to pay a visit there, go see some friends here and there. And then Monday we will be back again to make more money. But for all those who are starting their trading journey, just know it doesn't get any easy. It only keeps getting hard. Ha, kama hujaanza kublow accounts, be prepared. That time is coming. Be prepared. Utalose accounts hadi utachoka. But the best thing is, don't ever give up if you want to continue trading. Don't ever give up on it. Felix Akpan, I'm just starting. It's good to start, but you need to learn. Learning is the best thing. Then practice whatever you learn every single day. Try to make it interesting for yourself. Okay, today I've learned this part of the forex strategy. How can I apply it on the real market? That is when you get to see if you got what you learned, ama umeshinda tu ukinini, or you have just been wasting your time. Like for example, if I entered at 41.28, where should I put my stop loss? Yeah, it depends on how the entry looks like. Because right now hata nishazima hiyo nini. Okay, let me go back and see how 41.28. You guys don't start tricking me here to start giving you lessons for free. I can't be giving you entries and stop losses. Alafu niwapee free lessons. You need to pay me for the lessons. For the entries, you need to come lower to even that 5 minutes time frame. 41.28. Where is that zone? Let me see. 41.28. Are you selling at 41? You got in here. Wewe ni mwenda wazimu wewe. Okay, guys, you need to find the market when it's either breaking from a range. If I was going to take a buy here, I heard someone was buying at 41.10. I would have waited for the market here, 4100, just below this zone to take that buy. You need to look left before you take a buy or a sell. You don't just trade blindly. You need to know, what am I doing at this zone and why am I taking that trade. You need to have those reasons. Supercar fanatics, you are crazy if you got in on a buy at 41.28. I'd rather be selling from that zone. Felix Apkan. I'm here. I'm new here. What time are always online? I'm from Nigeria. You can check with Nairobi timeline. Nairobi time zone, we are live 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can calculate, then you can find it on your time frame. Accountancy solutions. Which tablet do you eat for patience? My tablet for patience has been blown accounts after blown accounts after blown accounts for some time, guys. That is the only thing that motivates me to be patient, guys. I told you here, I learned for almost 3 years before I decided to take trading seriously. Like for real, taking trading seriously. I blew accounts for 3 years. In campus, I couldn't even tell my friends I'm trying trading. The only a few of my friends knew I was trying trading, but the rest I really kept it a secret, guys, because everyone wants to know how is it performing, how is it going, how is it going, how is it going. But you can tell them I lost my account last Monday, I lost another account on Thursday, I lost another account the following week. You can't tell them that because they won't believe it. I already answered that question, Chiquita. Can I hold to 41.40? Yeah, it is just flexing its muscles to cross that zone. I want it to cross that 41.55 zone. Before that, if it crosses before around that 41.50 zone, on Monday we will be buying. You better be sure of that. You need to take trading seriously. It's like any career out there. You don't become a doctor just because you love seeing blood, you love the smell of medicine. No. You have to go to school and get that ready. I take this tablet regularly, but I not feeling better yet. Accountancy solutions. How much do you practice on what you learn about forex trading, or you just wake up and decide, okay, I have $500, I want to trade today? You need to be practicing and stick to one strategy. You don't have to take the whole forex universities strategies, then take them to your platform, start trading each and every strategy. Mara, you are trading candles, the next time you are just trying to trade trend lines, the next time you are trading another different strategy. You need to stick to one strategy and perfect it. When you stick to one strategy and perfect it, you will always start to get that grip on it. And you will understand, okay, this is what the market is doing at a certain point. This is what I will be expecting. If I see this, this is what I'll do about it. Trading is much easier when you start to understand one single strategy and follow it up. You don't need to trade a lot. But guys, see you next week. It has been real. See you on Monday, guys. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kenyan time. We are always live. My TikTok people, don't forget, Monday we will be together, guys, to have fun and to make more money. You guys, you don't want me to end this live. Whenever I'm trying to leave, you are trying to add a question. Never tell people you are trading until you have confidence in yourself. That is the truth, supercar fanatics. I kept it a secret. Ni kama like it was drugs I was using, guys. Whenever someone came into my room and I was studying forex, I switched up to my normal course, and they find my books there. They think, okay, this guy is just studying the school kind of work. I kept those secrets for almost 3 years away from people. I didn't tell everyone that I was trading. When do you know the best entry when scalping? I told you guys, when scalping, just do it when the market is ranging. That is when you are sure the market is either playing between, let's say, for example, right now, the market is just jogging around 41.30. Okay, 41.30 is actually, no. Like right now, the market is jogging between 41.35 and let's say 41.44. If I want to take buys, I can start buying at 41.18 and get out before it gets to 41.30. If I want to take sales, I will be taking sales from 41.30 and get out before it gets to 41.18. That is very simple. When you're scalping, that is what you do. Don't trade. Then for a scalp, don't trade on the higher time frame. Trade on the 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Do it for 5 minutes, you are out. If you make money, good. If you don't, just get out of the market then. Mike Mwangi, the analogy is buy at a discount and sell at a premium. That is the basic trading secret you guys never get when you're trying to start trading. Like right now, I can't really force an entry on buys. Hata unipige radi. I can't. I know the market is buying, but I can't buy at 41.30 right now. I'd rather wait for it to break up to 41.48, then get in on a buy at 41.30 later. But someone will see, okay, the market is buying right now. Why not buy? You see, it's kind of tricky. It's only a crazy human being who doesn't understand that. Forex is simple. When you are buying, just buy at a lower price. When you are selling, sell at a higher price. That is the simplest forex explanatory I can give you guys. Facts for life. I was in, and let me tell you, nime sweat. Scalping is not good for your health, guys. Scalping is not good. If you see the lot size I scalp with, you will run. Judy Kagendo, Karis, thank you kutupeleka kanan kila siku. You are welcome, Judy. You are a supportive audience, guys. That is why I am always having fun making money with you people. It makes me a little bit even more patient to make money, because if I'm doing it alone, it is kind of boring just to be sitting around for almost 3 hours waiting for an entry. But when I know we are waiting 40, 50, 70 of us, it becomes really easy. But on profits, nice facts for life, nice. But when you are scalping, do it on 3 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. Don't exit that. Kitakuramba. Chiquita, my sister once told me I will join Forex when I see you making it LOL. And she added, every time I see you trading, but no fruits. Wow. Now people can really discourage. Yeah, when you're trading, when you start your trading journey, don't tell everyone. Just have that one person who is mentoring you. Tell them you want to start trading. Like me, when I started trading, I went to Don and told him, Don, I want to do whatever you guys do. I want to learn from you. I didn't go to anyone else, and I didn't tell anyone else that I want to start trading. He coached me, he gave me the secrets to do it and how to become better at it, until I realized, okay, this thing can really work because I have seen it work through him. You don't just go to anyone that you think is a good trader. No, you have to get someone you know is a good trader and you know it has worked for them. So I saw Don's work and I knew this guy will help me to get into that journey. And he was that eye opening guy. He's really good at it. And I thank him so much for that. Because if it wasn't for him, I think I wouldn't have been trading. He motivated me to continue with it. And it is paying off. So don't tell anyone you are trading. They will discourage you. They will discourage you. It's like school, guys. Not everyone at school sees you taking a book at break time and reading, and they come and start dissing you and telling you, oh, you're reading at a break time because you think you will be the first one. the first, you will get that first position in class. What is your aim when you take that book? Are you reading to be the number one in class, or are you reading to grow your mind? That is the difference we have. Mzee, I am stuck on formal trading now in an mess. How can I work on this? Formal. That is the fear of missing out. You either learn to be patient, or you set your entry, your stop loss, take profit, get out of that chart and go. That is the simplest you can do. That is the simplest you can do. You either take that entry, set your stop loss, take profit, and leave the chart to do whatever it does. If you make money, well. If you don't, you just keep on learning, but don't give up on it. Pauline's space blog, supply and demand alerts. They also show me when to enter, but the apps are not as 100% perfect. But I have confirm with the higher time frame. Facts for life, you are welcome. We will always be here to trade together, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kenyan time. Don't miss out. We are here to make money, guys. And I think, guys, now I have to leave you. I have given you a few secrets today. You won't say Moses is stingy. He just gives us his signals and then he doesn't supply some knowledge for us to learn. But I told you, if you want to analyze like me, if you want to get better at trading like me, you have to pay me. You have heard I didn't get it overnight. It took me time. So, guys, see you on Monday, and you are an awesome audience. Thank you so much for being with me, and I love you guys so much. My TikTok people, see you on Monday on TikTok. Bye bye, guys.